Hello, my good friends, trusting that you're good and you're fine. And maybe if you're not feeling well, I pray that God will see you through, or I pray that you'll be fine. So, on our today's topic, I want us to discuss contentment. In the book of First Timothy, chapter number 6, verse 6 to 7, it says, Godliness with contentment is of great gain, for we brought nothing in this world, and nothing will take out of it. So you see, godliness and contentment is of great gain. So, my friends, what I want us to know is that we should be content with what God has entrusted us with. Hata kama you feel that it is the least, yes, we should be content with the little that God has entrusted us with. Kuna this parable that Jesus alikuwa anapea his disciples in the book of Matthew chapter 25 verse 16. So kuna huyu man alikuwa anaishia alikuwa anaenda place. The man had 3 servants, and so let us read together. Wacha tusome tu na wewe slowly by slowly. So let's start hapo verse 15. No. Let us just start verse 14. For it will be as when a man going on a journey called his servant and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. See, the man gave his servant the talents according to their abilities. You get it? According to their ability. So if God has entrusted you in singing, for example, he has entrusted you according to the ability. So please multiply what God has given you, because you know you can. Yes, he know that you can, and that you can do better. So let us continue in verse 16. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded with them, and he made 5 talents more. So also he who had the 2 talents made 2 talents more. But he who had received the 1 talent went and dug in the ground and hid his master's money. Now after a long time the master of those servants came and settled accounts with them. And he who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 talents more. You see, mwenye alipata 5 talent alienda akamultiply na akaleta 5 more. And give 5 more, saying, Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here I have made 5 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. So God knew, this master knew, alimuentrust na kidogo. Si eti ni mingi, akumuentrust na mali yake yote, alimuentrust na kidogo. And then tuendelee, inasema I will set you over much. So because God has entrusted you with a little, after you multiply what God has entrusted you with, he will add to you more. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. So it has continued, verse 22. And he also who had the 2 talents came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here I have made 2 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. You get? You see? He entrusted him with a little, and now because this servant who had 2 talents alisha multiply, his boss aliamua set over much, ama kumentrust na more. Let us go to the one who received 1 talent. We are in Verse 24, he also who had received the 1 talent came forward, saying, Master, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you did not winnow. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. Let's hear what the master answered him. But his master answered him, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I reap where I have not sowed, and gather where I have not winnowed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to him who has the 10 talents. You see, the one who had 1 talent aliona like the master alikuwa anamtumia, so alienda akaficha ile talent. So when the master alikuja, alisema the talent juu hakumultiply, the talent should be taken away from him and ipewe mwenye alikuwa amemultiply more, ama ipewe mwenye alikuwa amepewa 5 talents. You see, yeah, to finish hapa kwa for to everyone who has will more be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who has not, even what he has will be taken away. So simply, that what God has entrusted you with, hata kama you feel it's little aje, make sure you multiply it. Make sure that you invest in it. For example, if you're a singer and you know you've got that good voice, wacha kukaa hapo ukisema me can't sing like so and so, but you know you can sing, but you're comparing yourself with mwenye unaona kama anaweza sing better than you. So please multiply what God has given you, multiply what God has entrusted you with. Be content first, and then after being content, multiply it. So if you're good at giving advice, use it for the glory of God. Make yourself a vessel. You're a vessel, because you can advise. Why don't you talk to young people? Why don't you talk to those who are below you, your siblings, and be of impact? Yes, let me tell you one thing. After you know, if you want to move from one level to the other, you need to start, and you need to multiply. After multiplying one time, God will see your effort and will take you to the other level. You see, the one who had 5 talents and the one who had 2 talents, after they multiplied their talents, the master entrusted them for more. So don't just say like that, waiting for more, and you're not doing anything about it. So just go and multiply what God has entrusted you with, and after multiplying, God will reward you and take you to another level. You get it? So that is it, guys. I love you so much. Let us try to be content and multiply what God has entrusted us with. So bye. I'll work on that too. Yes, bye.